Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Cardi B's legal team, man. You know what I'm saying? They busy again. They're busy again. We're gonna talk about that. We got 50 Cent wanting to be treated like Drake, man. Casanova coming through with a terrifying conclusion, man. We also got Sexy Red giving Lil Durk a new nickname, man, and Burna Boy talking about Afro beats lack substance, and Rihanna. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap, and that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch it. Check this out, man. Look, I got a secret to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Look, let me make sure nobody's listening. Okay, all right, listen. Rihanna has secretly given birth to another baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Sources with direct knowledge are saying the baby arrived on August 3rd. Look, now, we don't know the baby's name, but I think it starts with an R. Now, we've been new about the existence of this baby since February. You know what I'm saying? During Rihanna's big bowl performance. You know what I'm saying? You know I can't say the name of the Super Cup performance because I think they trademarked the word Mega Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But the Mega Bowl or Super Cup. Now listen, I think she has a topless maternity shoot that's coming up because she did this first topless maternity shoot and posted to be continued. So I think she's got another one coming up. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking topless maternity shoot, but you're a mother now. That's right, she's a mother now. Look, how dare she? Look, that poor child's gonna be like, now everybody done seen my baby bottle. You know what I'm saying? Look, do you remember the story about the people that were stuck on the raft and they had to survive off of one woman's breast milk? Look, you know, mad dudes are probably like, I'm hungry again. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think the sister put the milk in her mouth and then she put it in everybody else's mouth or something like that. How'd I get there? Never mind all that. Listen. The artist Burna Boy has made a very interesting statement concerning Afrobeats. He has stated that the current wave of Afrobeats doesn't really have anything of substance in it, okay? He said Afrobeats is literally about nothing. Take a listen.
Not even experience, because half of them, 90% of them have almost no real life experiences that they can understand, which is why you hear most of Nigerian music, or I'll say African music, I don't even know what to say, Afro beats, as people call it. It's mostly about nothing. Literally nothing. There's no substance to it. Like nobody's talking about anything. It's just a great time. It's an amazing time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, life is not an amazing time. Do you know what I mean? No matter how nice you want of a time you're having now, or you had at some point, or you plan to have, yeah, you're still going to face life.
Yeah. And if I'm lying.
Exactly. So it's like, for me, I feel like music should be that. Music should be the essence of the artist. You understand? The artist is a person. Like me speaking for myself, the artist is a person who has good days, bad days, great days, and worse days. You know what I mean? And for me, if I give you something like this with my face on it and my name, then I should be giving you that experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That should be a window for you to see some of, that essence.
That man said half of them, 90% of them, have almost no real life experiences that they can understand. He said that's why you hear most Nigerian music, African music, or Afrobeats as people call it, is mostly about nothing, literally nothing. There's no substance to it, like nobody is talking about anything. It's just a great time, an amazing time. But at the end of the day, life isn't an amazing time, close quote. Listen. Life definitely isn't an amazing time for everyone, but I'd rather hear about that than the garbage that's been shoveled to us. You see what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people's lives are somewhat sheltered. That's true. Even that of an artist. Because, you know what I'm saying, their life is, like their life is all that they rap about, but they are not really always out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Not like what they be rapping about. So they kind of have to pull from other people's experiences and their own imagination. But some folks did not feel what Burna Boy was talking about. You know what I'm saying? One person said, quote, Burna Boy needs to apologize to Africans for talking down on Afrobeats. Who are you? Who are you to say that? Another person, unless you're African. Another person said, as a superstar and a representative of any movement, Burna gotta curb your selfish motives and hubris, that is pride, and speak with nuance or not speak at all. The world is watching and your words can make or break that movement. The greats don't shut the door behind them. They leave it open. Close quote. Ooh, I like that. That's an interesting way to put it, right? The greats don't shut the door behind them, they leave it. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I think the content of Afro beats is far superior, though, than the culture of murder that has been glorified in music, though, in hip-hop music. You see what I'm saying? Listen, for the longest, right, we've indulged ourselves in murder music. But might we be like slightly hypnotized by the music, man? Especially when we do dirt to the when we do dirt listening to the music. Take a listen to the realization that somebody came to concerning music and how it hypnotizes us. Take a listen.
How the vibe be so off in some of the black clubs, man. We really be in there trying to have a good time listening to 30 straight serial killer songs. Like, we really in there trying to have a good time and vibe out to murder music. We in there hypnotized. We damn somebody to violence. That's why we all in there on the verge of socking some shit. We keep listening to serial killer music. These young mad ass niggas talk about hitting somebody with a switch. Man, 30 clip, slide. Man, we in there drunk. We really hypnotized listening to this devil ass shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't like some of the music, but it be like, man, how's we partying, trying to have a good time listening to murder music? This shit is psychopath shit, for real. Like, man, the thing, we gotta start switching it up, man. Something gotta change.
See that, man? I like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's like psychopath music. We really vibe to that kind of music. It's insane, actually, when you really think about it. Please bring on the Afro beats. Please. With all of its good time. Please. That's what we need now. I'm flying through these stories because it's really hot in this car. Listen. Sexy Red has been in my mentions more times than I care to report. You know what I'm saying? But she's what you want, so she's what you get. Now, if I asked you to spell her name, you wouldn't be sure whether it was 2 X's or 2 Y's. Do we double up on any of the letters, or do we spell it like we know how to spell? And you're probably wondering whether it even matters. But I'll tell you what. Hell yeah, it matters. Because apparently, you could say she got an STD. Maybe. But don't you dare misspell her name. Lil Durk posted this. This is what Lil Durk posted. He posted, "Feel like going on a feature run. I'm healed. First stop, Sexy Red. Second stop, YTB Fat." Okay? But when he spelled Sexy Red, he spelled it like he knew how to spell. She quickly flipped the table, pointed a firearm at her mans in them, and posted, quote, "Dang, you gonna spell my name wrong, Lil Jerk?" I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? But look, I guess it's not too crazy, though, considering that she told us that she pistol whipped her man and upped the stick on him like last week. You know what I'm saying? All in the same week. At least she made it sound like it was the same week. You see what I'm saying? But, she just called him Lil Jerk. She could have, you know what I mean? She could have upped the stick on Lil Durk. Let me go to my shout outs real quick. Do I have any shout outs? I think I do. Shout out to Caramel the Poetry Princess. She said, "Glorilla means get that toxicity-ish over with in your 20s. Far too many men and women are insanely toxic in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, and so on. So get it out of your system. Get to know God gradually and change fast. But most of all, look at yourself in the mirror and just be a good person. Toxicity is stupid and unnecessary." Caramel, the thing is, I think being toxic in your 20s doesn't get it out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Breaking the windows during a fire causes it to rage more uncontrollably. And as a result, it decreases the chances of escape. Toxicity must be extinguished from within. You see what I'm saying? You can't try to work it out. It doesn't work that way. Crown Me November. My man said, "Yo, let Glorilla cause the next generation of women to be single and stressed out." This is okay, celeb. This is healing. This is healing the process of natural selection. Let it be known who's toxic and the fellas know who not to reproduce with. They're just making it easier to see them. Actually, I can get with what you're saying. Maybe it is better for all the toxic people to reveal how toxic they are so we could stay far away from them. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to reproduce. That's the thing. They always reproduce. Gwanji B said, I think Glorilla was trying to say, make mistakes. It's okay if you make mistakes, but learn from them because you can't do things basically a young adult would do. Basically, if you can't explain yourself because of your limited vocabulary, don't say anything at all. Nice try, Gwanji, but I don't think that's what she said. The way you said it was cool, but I don't think that's what, you know what I'm saying? It was cool when you did it. It was cool when you did it, but it was a problem when she said it, the way she said it. I don't like the way she said it because I don't think what she said and what you said are the same things. Gemma C said, hey, Celeb. Nah, everybody got some comments on what Glorilla's advice was. She said, hey, Celeb, bad advice from Glorilla. I'm still living with the choices I made when I was 19 years old, 30 years later. Smooth said, same here. Who's going to listen to a 23-year-old who didn't think a fox was a real animal? That was good. Where we at over here? I think I'm good. You already know Casanova was hit with a RICO charge, and he pled guilty to RICO and narcotics offenses in federal court, admitting to participating in a poker game shooting in Florida 2020, okay? A robbery in New York City in 2018, and trafficking over 100 kilos of weed, all right? The man was facing 60 years. He got hit with 15, okay? This is what he posted. He said, quote, I'm terrified of how loneliness brings me a twisted kind of comfort. That's what he said. I'm terrified at how loneliness brings me a twisted kind of comfort. Close quote. My gosh. Look, I would love to hear him elaborate on that. Real talk. Like, I really want to know, like, what does he mean and how does he mean it? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people can say things that you think you know what they mean, but then they give you something completely different than what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you know what he's talking about, though, let us know in the comments below. Because the only thing I can think of is being embarrassed and wanting to sit in a room by myself. You know what I mean? But part of the pain of loneliness is the torture of it. You know what I mean? Of one's own mind. You know what I'm saying? The games that your brain plays. The toxic things your mind can say and how it fuses the wrong information together so perfectly. Confusing things, if you will. You follow what I'm saying? See, this is why we need a constant support system around us, man. You know what I mean? And the prisoners do too. Honestly, in prison, there should be an abundance of clinical psychologists, like as plentiful as there are batons in a prison. You see what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, but clinical psychologists cost a little bit more than a baton. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? It's not a human worth investing in. I would go so far to say, if prisoners had access to more clinical psychologists, the COs might not need as many batons. You know what I mean? A lot of us in and out of prison need somebody to talk to, man. You know what I'm saying? That won't use our hurts, pains, and struggles against us. You see what I'm saying, man? Because that's what happens. You tell folks stuff and they be using it against you. I once told a young lady I struggled with porn for many years, right? Shorty threw it back at me in front of her kids. You see what I'm saying? I said, I ain't never telling this nigga an intimate thought again. Oh, damn. 91. I'm not going to be under 100 by the end of December. And look, you better not say anything about that neither. You see what I'm saying? You're like, what? So you don't look at porn anymore? No, not anymore. You know what I'm saying? Look, when I'm on Insta and I try to scroll, I try to scroll right past it as fast as possible. As soon as I see twerking butts or anything close to it, I try to scroll past it fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like what it does to my mind, man. You like, yo, I'm getting ready to look at it right after this. Hey, look, man, it's your mind. You know what I'm saying? Look, prayers up for those of us that officially feel like we need a clinical psychologist or a therapist, man, because a lot of us need some. May we find a clinical psychologist or a therapist or a damn good friend that can serve as a clinical psychologist with wisdom. You see what I'm saying? Not just tell us what we want to hear. It's crazy. You could tell somebody great advice and then struggle with following it yourself. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, what's my time looking like? I think I'm doing okay on time. Listen, 50 has been feeling some type of way, okay? See, 50's been seeing what's been happening at Drake's concerts. And when he saw them bras come flying in Drake's direction, 50 was like, why don't they be throwing bras at me? You see what I'm saying? Take a listen to 50, Let It Be Known that he don't appreciate being common. Take a listen.
Can somebody help me with my feet, please?
With your feet?
Yeah, they don't treat Drake like this. They don't treat motherfucking Drake like this.
What do you need?
To help with God. They don't treat Drake like this.
Oh, I think you said your feet.
No.
You said your feet.
No, Drake, they throw him bras. What do I get? Hey, could you please go get me some Drake fans? Okay. All right, we get that. Shit just don't feel right. I need to feel special around here. I need them to treat me like I'm Drake. Yeah, that's right. Drake get bras every night. Bras every night. I used to get bras in the beginning of my career. What are you doing? This is your fault. I know that whatever you... Can we coordinate a production that's hot enough for me to get bras every night like Drake? I'm on now?
Yes, sir. You're good.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for helping me out.
Yes, sir.
Finally, you treat me like Drake.
No, treat you better than Drake.
Now they treat me like I'm Drake.
Hey, you better.
That's what my... You see...
You see that? It don't matter how much you make, how famous you are, your lot in life. Look, your lot in life is that they'll throw clips and bulletproof vests on stage at you, Fifth. You see what I'm saying? And Drake is going to have the struggle of getting 36 double M size bras thrown at him. That's his struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's his cross to bear. And mind you, he had bras thrown at him, books thrown at him, and even men's drawers were thrown at Drake. Fifth, you don't want that. You see what I'm saying? And look at what they threw at 50 one time. Look at what 50 has to deal with. Take a look. You see that? They done threw a damn chair at the man. You know what I'm saying? Look, and they paid hard-earned cash to see him perform, and then threw a chair at him. That's how it is. That's how it is. And finally, listen, Cardi B has stated that her legal team is coming for a Twitter troll based on false cheating allegations, okay? I don't know why people are still messing with Cardi B like this. You know what I mean? Like, why y'all even trying this woman? Listen, somebody posted this. They said, Offset has allegedly cheated on Cardi B once again. How embarrassing. That's what they posted, okay? And then they said that Cardi B copyrighted their tweet. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Copyright struck, I guess. Copyrighted the tweet. Itch, you mad at me when you need to be mad at your ninja that's cheating on you. That's what they said. Okay. Let me see. Do I still have the video? All right, boom. All right, listen. Cardi B, right? This is what she posted back. She said, didn't I have it up here? Come on. I thought you had it up here, bro. I thought you'd be ready. You don't be ready for your videos. You don't know what you're doing. You've been doing this for the last 3 years. Please, bro. It's hot up in this car. I don't need you to come at me. All right, give me a shot. Who's this that posted this? Baller Alert. I'm just reading it at this point because I don't want no smoke with Cardi's people neither. Baller Alert posted that Cardi B is threatening legal action against a troll who claimed to have proof that Offset cheated on her. A Twitter account, which appears to be a Nicki Minaj fan account, shared a voice note and a picture alleging Offset's infidelity. They said Offset has cheated again. The eyebrows were raised when fans noticed something was off about the recording, with many claiming it was AI generated. Cardi learned of the allegations after the post went viral. She responded with a now deleted voice note, exposing flaws in the evidence and mentioning finding the user's father for potential lawsuit. She also noted that the person's build and hair did not match Offset. Take a listen to the voice note. Take a listen.
I wonder how Mr. Benny Wayne Walker Jr. is going to feel when, like, I'll say about a month or less, he receives a letter to his workplace and to his home because his son Ashton decided, which he's a graphic designer, to put tattoos on somebody else's body claiming that is my husband, which, by the way, babe, if you wanted to make it more convinced that was my husband, you should make sure that you put the blonde dreads in the bottom, since the dreads that it was in your picture were black, and also my husband is not that skinny. So yeah, so you guys are gonna receive a letter from his lawyer because all these little games that you guys want to play online is gonna be over with. So yeah, make sure you have fun explaining that to your father, babes, because you're gonna be getting sued and we're gonna make an example out of you. Yeah, and that was a terrible AI voice, by the way. So yeah, bye.
Answer this question for me. You know, like, what's her name? Tasha K. Tasha K got to pay $4 million. Why would you mess with Cardi? Because of, you know what I'm saying, like slander or whatever you want to call it. Why would you mess with Cardi B? She is that guy. She is that one that, like, she is, I don't even want to say that guy. Like, it's like a figure of speech. I'm saying Cardi B is that one that will drain your account. You see what I'm saying? Where we at over here? Listen. Y'all don't want no smoke with Cardi B, so y'all better stop playing around. Real talk. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? I guess I'm saying it for her, just in case you forgot. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button, man, for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's video, man, they ain't do so hot. I don't know why. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.